On the cutting edge of digital support for agricultural productivity, Sam Ethington is also a proud supporter of the College of ACES and is presented an ACES Alumni Association Award of Merit. Sam obtained his BS, MS, and PhD degrees from the U of I in the early 1990s and began a distinguished career as a plant breeder, mostly at Monsanto. He and his team developed over 300 products annually. When Monsanto acquired the Climate Corporation, Sam was appointed the chief scientist, leading a diverse science organization. For the past decade, Sam has continually advocated and developed educational programs and partnerships with the College of ACES. He led the creation of the Monsanto Plant Breeding Fund, which has supported 19 graduate students in the Department of Crop Sciences. He championed a $1 million commitment by Monsanto for the support of the renovation of the Soil Science Lab as part of the Turner Hall renovation. A leading scientist and proud advocate for the College of ACES, Sam Ethington is presented an ACES Alumni Association Award of Merit.
Eric Jackson is a 1983 agricultural economics graduate of the College of ACES. During a varied career, he's been an active advocate for the college and is awarded an ACES Alumni Association Award of Merit. Eric has served as an executive in residence on the Department of ACE Advisory Board with the Environmental Change Institute and most recently as a member of the ACES Alumni Association Board. He is currently Chief Executive at Pipeline Foods, developing sustainable supply chains in agriculture. He also is on the board of directors of the Cheetah Development nonprofit, assisting farmers on the path to commercial enterprise. One of his nominators wrote that Eric's career has been defined by an impressive level of industriousness, creativity, entrepreneurship, and leadership. His first career stop after graduation was with Pillsbury, and his more independent ventures since have reflected his self-title as Chief Rainmaker, working with good people on big opportunities and challenges in global agriculture. An Urbana native who often returns to assist the college, an ACES Alumni Association Award of Merit is presented to Eric Jackson.
A 1971 graduate of the College of ACES, David Mies has spent much of his career overseas, assisting producers in China, Africa, and India in their efforts to modernize food production. For these efforts, and a long history of involvement in the college, David Mies has presented an ACES Alumni Association Award of Merit. As an undergrad, David developed lifelong friendships at the Farmhouse Fraternity, which he continues to serve as a member of the board. He is currently involved in the Turner Hall Restoration Project Committee. During a long career, David developed and released commercial parent seed lines used globally. He spent considerable time in China, where he started a program with 2 scientists and hand-operated equipment that evolved into an effort with 40 scientists and modern equipment. After his retirement, David was engaged by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to advance food stability. A remarkable professional and friend of ACES, David Mies is presented an ACES Alumni Association Award of Merit.
A 1969 graduate of the College of ACES, Donald Moffitt has leveraged his degree into a career on the farm, in the classroom, in the state legislature, and in the Illinois Department of Agriculture. Don is presented an ACES Alumni Association Award of Merit. Don has traveled the state and uses his ACES background to educate the public on the value of research conducted in the college. The former ag teacher routinely meets with high school students, 4-H clubs, and FFA members. One of his legislative initiatives to create a revolving loan program for fire departments has improved the safety of residents. Also, Don gathered a diverse group of government officials, private businesses, and transportation interests to relieve traffic conflict between motorists and trains in Galesburg. In honor of his even-handed approach, Don is the only of tonight's honorees to have a railroad overpass named after him. A valued supporter of the College of ACES, Don Moffitt is presented the ACES Alumni Association Award of Merit.
From his modest roots on his grain farm in Champaign County, John Reifsteck has dedicated his life's work to the advancement of agriculture and producers. John is presented an ACES Alumni Association Award of Merit. Following decades of service to the Champaign County Farm Bureau and Alumni FS, John joined the Growmark Board in 1993 and has been chairman of the board and president since 2014. The cooperative system has grown from a 3-state operation to a multi-billion-dollar agricultural cooperative and sales organization now serving 40 states and Ontario, Canada. John's relationship with the College of ACES has continued since his student days. He served on the Chancellor's Commission on Cooperative Extension, the ACES Research Advisory Council, and the Crop Sciences Advisory Committee. Just last year, when he was recognized as the Director of the Year by the National Council of Farmer Cooperatives Foundation, he designated his $5,000 honor to be made to the University of Illinois. An accomplished national leader who is proud of his local roots, the ACES Alumni Association Award of Merit is presented to John Reifsteck.